Hi guys, this is Hyunmin Max aka Max. Welcome to the first ever pure trading and investing video on the channel. So people have actually been telling me on my Twitch stream, right, saying that they would actually like to see a pure trading video. So I've also been reading some of the comments down in my other YouTube videos. So you guys have actually also requested for me to do a trading video. So here is your trading video, guys. So the format for this trading and investing video will actually be as follows. There will be two parts to the video. So the first part will actually be for newbies. So these are the group of people whereby they don't know how to trade and invest in FIFA. They don't know what cards to buy, right? It might probably be because they are relatively new to the game, right? Or maybe they have no experience in trading. That's fine. So I will actually let you guys know, right, what exact cards to buy, right, what prices to buy it for, as well as what prices to sell it at. This is actually pretty straightforward. So I will also actually be explaining some of the jargons that are actually frequently used by FIFA players or traders as well. So the second part of the video will actually be a little bit more advanced. I would say it's a bit more risky. So these are actually for people who have some experience in trading. I will teach you guys how to do position modifier and camp style trading. Now I'll be going through the extensive list of players to trade with because you guys are more experienced. So you guys will actually know what other cards to apply this trading method to. So I'll be covering other trading methods in my subsequent pure trading videos, right? So for this video, we'll just start off with a very basic one, right? Since it's actually the first trading video on the channel. So the first part, right, is actually for the newbies. So what cards to buy and at what price. So I like the looks of 83s. So for the newbies, right, Footbin is your best friend. All you have to do is Footbin, right? Search about Footbin, footbin.com, right? Nice and easy. So you come onto the site, right? You look for the SBC tab, which is actually beside the foot tab. Right? Go down to cheapest player by rating. Click on it. So what it does is it actually shows you all the cheapest fodder players, right, at their particular prices. So this is actually really useful when you want to buy and sell your fodder cards. So if you don't know who the 83 rated players are, right, this is the list of them. If you want to access the full list, right, just click on all, right? They will show you all the 83 players in FIFA. So I know you guys might ask, what are actually fodder cards? What do you mean by fodder cards? So let me give you an example. So fodder cards are actually cards that we use in SBCs. So we actually don't use these cards to play actual matches. So one example that I can think of is Leonardo Bonucci, right? So he actually has 54 pace overall, as you guys can see, right? 53 acceleration and 55 sprint speed. So this basically means that nobody, right, will actually put Bonucci in their starting team to play games, right? This is because he is actually way too slow, right? Even at the beginning of FIFA, right, FIFA 23, right, actually want your center backs to actually have at least 65 pace in the worst case scenario. So he is a fodder card for short, right, or he's fodder as people like to call. So let's actually go back, right, and talk about 83's investment or 83's that we actually can buy. So if you guys take a look right now, right, so 83's are at about 1k. So let's pick a player. Let's say I like Jimenez, right? So let's go to FIFA itself. Wrong spelling, Jimenez. So he comes up to about 1k. Right, he's about 1k or 1.1k, right? So we can get him 1k. You know, if you guys 1.1k is fine as well. Okay, Jimenez, right, easy. So yes, so let's look for Jimenez. So he's about 1k according to Footbin, right? You need 1.1k. So there are actually pages of him, so you can just buy him, right? You can buy a few, up to you, right? So how many you guys might ask me, right, how many Jimenezes to buy, right? So you can buy any amount that you like. You can buy 100, you can buy 200. So because this is actually a no risk investment, there is absolutely zero chance that you can actually lose any coins at all. So you can buy as many as you want. But if you actually want to do upgrade packs, then don't buy so many because you can't open your upgrade packs. So let's go back to this. So other 83s that I think looks good, right, will be players like Hiradeki, right, Hiradeki, Højbjerg, right. So again, let's go back to the game. Alright, let's go Hiradeki. So his price, as we saw, right, it's about 1k or 1.1k. So 1.1k is the buy price for all these 83s, right? You can buy a few. I'm not buying so many because I have to open the packs, right, on stream. So I don't think I have enough time to sell all. So another 83 that you guys can buy is actually Højbjerg. Right, 1.1k. Right, there you go, nice and easy. The sell prices, right, for any of these 83s that you just bought, right, it's actually 1.6k. So buy them at 1.1, sell them at 1.6. That's actually an easy 520 coins profit, which is about 50% of your principal. So you can expect 83s to hit 1.6k either on Tuesday or Wednesday. So guys, just sell once it hits 1.6k, right? Don't get greedy. So I won't want to hold all these 83s beyond Wednesday. Okay. So let's go back to Footbin. Alright, it actually doesn't really matter which 83 you choose to pick up. Eventually, right, they will all sell at 1.6k. Just make sure that you buy your 83s at maximum 1.1k. Okay. Some of the 83s might go beyond 1.6k because it might be in Footbin solutions, which I will explain in other videos because I don't want to confuse you. So I actually also like the looks of 86s right now. So again, Footbin is your good friend, is your best friend, right? So I actually like the looks of Kingsley Coman. So he's currently about 21.5k. So let's actually go to FIFA itself, right? Let's search for him. Coleman. So he's about 21.5k, right, according to the Footbin. Right, 21.5. So I'll pick up a few. Right, and so what is the sell price? So the sell price for Kingsley Coman would be 24k. So I have to warn you guys, this is actually a slightly riskier investment compared to your 83s, which actually have 0% chance of losing coins. So if you guys don't sell him at 24k when he hits that price, right, he will actually go down in price because there will actually be supply. Now again, the sell time will be on Tuesday and on Wednesday. Once again, right, I have to emphasize that you guys shouldn't get greedy with him when he hits the 24k price. Just sell once he hits that sell price. Okay, so let's go back to Footbin and take a look at some of the other 86s that I like. So I like Lautaro Martinez as well. You can pick him up for between 21k to 21.5k. Right, I also like Thiago. You can pick him up at 22k. So again, every time we check on Footbin the prices, right, let's actually go back on FIFA and see whether we actually find them at that price. So you actually have to allow some variation for the prices. Like if Footbin says that the price is 21k, right, you have to plus minus 250 to 750 coins because Footbin doesn't update like instantly. Right, so right, we have Lautaro 21k. Right, we got it nice and easy. So for Lautaro, right, his sell price, right, would actually be at 24k. So once he hits that price, again, I implore you to sell him. So let's actually move on to Thiago. So I mentioned that Thiago is actually at a price of 22k, right? Or not Hondry. Hondry, alright, 22k. Right, seems like he's a bit cheaper, so you guys can try to snipe him at a slightly lower price since there's loads of him at 22k. Alright, we have one at 21.5. Okay, nice and easy. For your Thiago, right, just sell once he hits 24.5k. Once again, I have to emphasize, please sell the cards once it hits the selling price that I give you. If not, the prices will fall and you guys might lose coins, yeah. So to show you guys, right, that actually this trading method that I've been using for fodder actually works, right? I'll show you guys my transfer list. Alright. Let's not focus on the sales first. Let's go and look at the prices that we bought 84s at. So we actually bought 83, 84s, and 85s, right? Just on Sunday, right? So let's take a look. I want to go to 83s first because we're talking about 83s just now, right? So let's see. So for Cobel, right, we actually bought him at 950 coins. So we actually managed to sell him off at 1.6k. Right, 1.6k. Which is actually the price that I recommended you guys to sell your 83s at, right? Yep, 1.6k. I actually didn't buy that many because I bought more 84s and I wanted to open my safe pack for content, right, on Twitch. So for 84s, right, we actually bought them at 3.2k, right? All of them at 3.2k, right? So let's actually take a look at the selling price. So we actually managed to sell our 84s, right, between 5.2k to 5.5k. We actually still have tons of 84s to sell, right? As you guys can see on my transfer list, right? I have tons of 84s. I actually am going to wait for the 84 prices to rise a little bit more because there will be more SBCs coming out today on Tuesday and Wednesday. So we actually also bought 85s at 11k or 10.750k, right? And we actually managed to sell them for between 16 to 17k as well. I actually don't have space on my transfer list, so I actually cleared the sales out. So in total, I put in about 300k in fodder, and based on the current selling prices of all the cards, right, I will actually be making like minimum 200k. That's about 65% profit, right? So I make 200k profit from a 300k investment. Okay, so if I wasn't a content creator, right, guys, I would actually have put all my coins into fodder, but because I needed to open up the safe packs for my viewers on Twitch for content, right, I can't do that. Okay, so let's move on to the second part of the video for my more experienced traders. So I'm talking about the position modifier and cam style trading. So again, right, I always say Footbin is your good friend. So go on to Footbin, right? So what you want to do is you want to check out which are the players that people use frequently, right? So you go under the players tab, go under popular, and scroll through. So I like to do this with gold cards, right? You guys can do this with special cards as well. It's not a issue. I'm just gonna be using gold cards as an example. So I actually like to trade with Kyle Walker, right? He's one of my favorite cards to trade with. So he's actually 20.5k or 21k according to Footbin, right? So let's actually go back onto FIFA, right? So for this trading method to work, right, you actually need the card to have an alternate position on the card. So in Kyle Walker's case, right, he's a right back, right, and he can be position changed to right wing back as well. So we need to know, right, which position is the higher price and which is the lower price, right? Of course, we want to buy low and sell high. So I recommend, right, to actually only do this with shadow for defenders and hunters for midfielders and attackers, right? If it's a defensive midfielder, then of course you have to do it with shadow as well, because this is the most effective. So let's go Kyle Walker. Let's see which Kyle Walker is cheaper, the right back or the right wing back version. So let's go to the right back version. Alright, so he's about 22k. What about right wing back Walker with a shadow? Right, we don't have any. Now in this kit for the bronze card, right, you actually be making, you know, a few about 3,000 or so coins, which I think is very good. So yeah, you can just list him up at 26.5k. So now the price difference for this trading method, right, will have to be at least 2k minimum for it to be worth your time. So in this example, right back walker and right wing back walker, there needs to be at least a 2k price difference, right, between the lower price and the higher price walker. Okay, so this method, right, it's actually especially useful during the weekend league when the demands for cards are actually high. So the price difference will also be bigger, which means you can make more coins and the cards will sell faster. So I'll recommend you to do this trading method during the weekend league period, because that is when it's the most effective. But you know, on like normal days, right, you can actually do it as well. Another tip I have for you is actually to buy and sell only 3 to 5 of the same card at any one time. Because if you actually flood the market, right, you will actually hurt your own profit margin. So let's take a look at some of the other cards that you can trade with. Right, I actually like Joao Cancelo. You can change his position to right back or left wing back. Go Mendy, right, actually remains a very good link in people's team, right? People are still using him right now because of his French and Real Madrid links. So it's pretty popular still. We also have Theo Hernandez as well as Hakimi. So currently, right, I would suggest not to trade with the two of them because they have actually gone up way in price. Right, Hakimi is actually extinct. It's because they actually have the Team of the Year versions in pack. So the gold versions are actually very inflated in prices because of a lack of supply. So if you guys want to trade with Hernandez and Hakimi, I suggest you do that next Tuesday and Wednesday after their prices have actually settled down after coming back into packs. So I've actually come to the end of the video, right? I thought that the first trading video should be way shorter so that it's easier for you guys to digest and learn how to trade. If you guys would like daily trading tips, right, you can actually join my trading Discord. Sometimes we actually have very time sensitive trading tips. You actually have a very small window to get the cards right before they actually shoot up in prices. So we have very limited slots in the Discord. The link is down in the description below. If you prefer to watch me trade live, right, you can do so on Twitch. You can come and ask me any questions and I will do my best to answer them. I'll be live on Twitch every day, right? I hope to see you guys there. Take care, guys.